Can I please have an ice cream cone? Today we'll be eating a McDonald's ice cream cone. Okay, so as you can see, this little tip is about to drip. I'm just gonna wait for that to fall off before okay. Now, for the first bite, I mean, obviously, everyone always goes for the top area. But what you could also do is you could lick around the sides. Okay, I'm about to commence in the first bite of the cone. And I'm just gonna go the classic orthodox way of eating the top, the tip, you know. You know, I use my lips instead of my teeth and tongue. I normally use my teeth and tongue, but you know, lips work fine. So now, as you can see, we have this little paintbrush looking tip. Next move, you know, obviously I could do the same thing, but the other way. But I don't know, I'm not really feeling that. I kind of feel like licking instead of sucking or biting. Third step, I'm gonna take a nice good lick, you know, orthodox lick down the side. That was pretty good. I'm just gonna lick all the other sides as well. Okay, next, we kind of have this disfigured, just ice cream, blob of ice cream sitting on my cone, as you can see. I think what I'm gonna do next here is I'm gonna lick around the bottom to kind of build a foundation so it doesn't tip over in the future. Okay, now we're kind of where we started, back to square one. It just doesn't look as pretty. You kind of see we have like a nice little tip here. I'm just gonna kind of cut it in half. That was a lot of ice cream. So as you can see, we kind of cut it in half with a big bite of ice cream. And I do have to say, it's pretty good. I'm gonna go back to the technique where I lick around the sides to build a foundation. Now you can see it's kind of skinny in the bottom, middle, I guess. And this beautiful slice of ice cream is just waiting to be bitten. So I'm just gonna do it a favor, you know. Do a close up on that. So, you know, this is truly back to square one. As you can see, we have the little swirly tip. Now, you may think my next move would be, you know, lick the top, take off the tip. But I'm actually going to take off the wrapper of the cone. Now I'm doing this so in the future I do not have to give a more satisfying experience. Next step, I'm just gonna kind of layer off the front, the very top. That was a good bite. Now we can start working on the cone, or it's that time now. My teeth are very cold, but you just have to eat it this way for a better experience. As you can see, you can kind of see the swirl again on the inside of the cone. We're getting to untouched ice cream territory. Now, this is what we call the trash can phase. Obviously, it looks like a trash can filled with ice cream. So, I mean, honestly, this next move is up for debate, but you know, me personally, this is what I like to do. You have a nice bite of cream and cone complementing each other perfectly. I'd just like to take a quick break to thank our sponsor for today's video, Milano. Today's featured product is a dark chocolate. You know, Pepperidge Farms, they have a nice little 2 cookie pack, and I do really enjoy these. I would have to say the net weight, 0.75 ounces or 21 grams, whichever unit you prefer. It's a really big bang for your buck, I do have to say. Now, if you didn't know this already, the bottom of the cone is here, but the ice cream really stops around here, and it's like almost like a grate, like a cheese grater at the bottom. And what you can do sometimes is you can push the ice cream into the little grooves with your tongue, like this. Here. You can see these lines. There was no ice cream, but I just pushed the ice cream from here to here. So now I can shave off the top of the trash can. Now you can see, it's more of a basket than a trash can at this point. And honestly, you can just eat it in one bite. Now, you may think your ice cream cone eating experience, is done there. But it's not, it's really not. I just have to say, a huge part is lightly iced water. Everyone knows after you eat ice cream, you get thirsty, especially soft serve. So I'm just gonna take a few sips of this, see where we're at. You know, I think that does it. Last thing I'd have to say is obviously clean up your space. It's a polite thing to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for dining with me. Drop in the comments, would you like to see us eat next?
2, 3, funky.